How could one understand this process as an independent process regarding the referendum you are organizing for 2013 when there are a lot of British there in the Falkland Islands?
No, I think what we're planning to do in 2013 is to hold an internationally agreed and an international standard referendum to ask the people what do they want for their future. The people who will be able to vote in the referendum are the Falkland Islanders who are on the electoral roll. So we are not bringing in people from the United Kingdom just for the referendum. They're not going to be allowed to vote. The only people that will vote in the referendum are the Falkland Islanders who are on the register of voters in the islands.
But Argentina keeps saying these are implanted citizens, so it's strange if they are really implanted citizens to see how these citizens organize the referendum for 2013.
Well, history is a very complex thing. The arguments can go on forever about history. This is not an implanted population. We have islanders who have been there now for 9 generations, which is more than the length of time that Argentina can say. We are now Falkland Islanders, and I believe that history is important, but what we have to do is look at the reality on the ground in the Falkland Islands now. And if anyone was to visit the Falkland Islands, you will see we are a distinct community with a very distinct national identity, and someone who deserves, and according to the United Nations, have the right to determine our own future.
You talked about the independence of the Falkland Islanders, but the image you reflected at the last meeting of the Colonization Committee of the United Nations was different. We have to say we saw this representative of the British government just near the representative of the Falkland Islanders. This is a totally different image of independence.
Your image is everything, and I think that's part of our role here. Visiting countries in South America is trying to explain the difference. We are an independent country in the sense that we rule and make all our own decisions, but we are still a dependency of the United Kingdom. But to all intents and purposes, apart from defence and foreign affairs, because we don't have enough people to have embassies in every country, apart from defence, which is necessary because of the invasion, and the lack of ability to do all our own foreign affairs, we are independent.
Are there historic arguments from Argentina and valid? I mean, they say they received the Falkland Islands as a legacy of the Spanish colonial times.
I think, from our point of view, no, we don't think their arguments are valid. We are very clear in our own minds that the historical evidence is that Argentina gave up all claims to the Falkland Islands in an agreement in 1850. We can and we have argued for many long months and weeks in interviews about the history. We believe the history is very clear on our side that the Argentinian claim fell at 1850, and it was only relatively recently, in the last 40 or 50 years, that Argentina has started again to make claims against the islands. But I say again, we have to look at the reality. We are now a self-governing community. Argentina would have you believe we're still a colony.